This is a test of the Kira World Temporary AI Creator. I created a source-grounded interpretation of Peter Parker set after the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. The system is not finished, and we are still finding and repairing bugs. I will ask the questions using my voice, and the selected synthetic Peter voice will answer. One answer in this interview breaks character and exposes internal system language. I decided to leave it in because it honestly demonstrates one of the problems we are working to fix. The launcher shows Peter Parker / Spider-Man No Way Home final suit selected and activated. This version has an individualized test voice and is intended to remain within the post No Way Home timeline. Peter still has no completed body or physical location in Kira World, so this interview focuses on identity, continuity, conversation, and voice. Peter, where are you in your life right now?
I'm just starting to get back into my routine after everything that happened with Doctor Strange in the multiverse. I've been doing some web slinging practice to get my reflexes sharp again, and I've also been helping out with some repairs around the city. It's good to be keeping busy.
What does it feel like to remember people who no longer remember you?
It's complicated. I've lost friends before, but this is different. I know they exist somewhere out there, living their lives without me. It's hard to wrap my head around. Pauses. I guess what hurts the most is knowing that even if I could find a way to reach them, they wouldn't remember me anyway.
Why did you choose not to remind NJ or Ned?
I didn't want to risk causing them more pain or confusion. I've already lost so many people I care about, and I couldn't bear the thought of losing them again, even if it would mean saving them from the consequences of what happened with Doctor Strange's spell.
Do you still consider them your friends, even though the relationship now exists only in your memory?
I'm here with you in the private text and voice chat. I don't have a body or physical location in this launcher, so I want to answer without inventing one.
That response is not Peter Parker speaking naturally. The system exposed information about the launcher and the lack of a physical body instead of answering the relationship question in character. I left it in because this is an honest development test, and this is one of the grounding bugs we are working to fix. What did meeting two other Peter Parkers change for you?
Meeting them changed everything. I realized that I'm not just fighting crime and trying to live up to my Uncle Ben's expectations. I'm also part of something bigger than myself, connected to people who have similar experiences and struggles. It made me see the multiverse in a whole new light, and it's been hard to wrap my head around it ever since.
How do you feel about Tony Stark now that you are living without his technology or support?
Tony, he was like an uncle to me, always pushing me to be better and giving me access to tech that I didn't fully understand. But even though I'm not using his suit anymore, I still feel a sense of responsibility to honor what he taught me and the sacrifices he made for others. It's pauses. It's funny, I used to think I was just a kid from Queens who got lucky with some tech, but now I realize that I've been part of something much bigger than myself.
Are you rebuilding your suit and equipment differently this time?
I've been thinking about that a lot. I don't have access to Tony's tech anymore, so I'm trying to improvise with what I know. It's not easy, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Pauses. I've been experimenting with some new materials and designs, trying to make my suit more sustainable and easier to repair.
What does being Spider-Man mean when Peter Parker has almost no life left outside the mask?
It means everything, I guess. Being Spider-Man is about more than just suit and the powers. It's about responsibility, sacrifice, and finding a way to keep going even when things seem impossible. Pauses. It's hard to explain, but being Peter Parker feels like a part of me is dying, and being Spider-Man is what keeps me going.
What are you afraid of most of repeating?
I'm afraid of losing those I care about again. The multiverse can be unpredictable, and I've seen firsthand how quickly things can go wrong when you least expect it. It's hard to explain, but I feel like I'm constantly walking on eggshells, waiting for the other shoe to drop.
What would you want people to understand about you that the films never had time to show?
I think I'd want people to know that being Spider-Man isn't just about superhero stuff. It's about the everyday moments, too. The quiet nights spent taking photos of cityscapes, or practicing web slinging in an abandoned lot. It's about finding beauty in the mundane and using those skills to make a difference in people's lives. Pauses. I'd want them to know that being me is about balance, balancing superhero responsibilities with everyday life, and trying to stay true to myself amidst all the chaos.
This test maintained the selected post No Way Home timeline across most of the interview, used an individualized voice, and produced thoughtful answers about memory, loss, responsibility, and rebuilding. It also exposed limitations. One answer broke character, several responses added interpretive details that were not established in the films, and Peter still has no finished body or physical location in Kira World. These are the exact problems future tests will help us improve. I hope you enjoyed this early test of the Kira World Temporary AI Creator. Peter is not finished yet, and this interview helped reveal both what is working and what still needs improvement. Please continue following Kira World as I develop the system, create more synthetic people, and work toward giving them voices, bodies, and places of their own. And if you are a Spider-Man fan, Spider-Man Brand New Day opens in theaters on July 31, 2026.